welcome back to the channel. Get understanding, don't memorize. This is the continuation of a series of lessons on sets. We are looking at soft final exam questions and hot examples. Soft final exam questions and examples. This is a continuation. Soft final exam questions and examples on hot on sets. SURDS sets. Okay, so this is an objective question. Say that simplify. You are supposed to simplify. So how do you simplify this? Okay, so this is what 10 root 3 all over root 5 minus square root of 15 all squared. You are supposed to simplify. Yes, hope you know this. If you have let's look at this. But if you have let's say x minus y all squared, I hope you understand this. It means that what x minus y times what x minus y. This is what it means. Yes. And then let's look at another example. If you have a squared means a times what a. S squared or y squared means y times what? Y times y. So if you have square root of 10 root 3 all over square root of 5 minus square root of 15 all squared, it means that this thing will have to multiply itself. Will have to multiply by itself. Okay, so let's just come up here. We have what? We have 10 root what? 10 root 3 all over root what? Root 5. Okay? Minus what? Minus 10 root 3 all over root 5. Minus square root of what? Square root of 15. This is squared, all squared. It means that you don't have enough space. So let me, write it straight away here. So it means that this is multiplying itself, okay? Then we have another 10 root what? 10 root 3 all over square root of what? 5 minus square root of what? 15. Square root of 15. That's what it means. But as we said, if you have a squared, it means a times. If you have y squared, it means y times y. So if you are having square root of, we are having 10 root 3 all over root 5 minus square root of 15 all square, it means that this thing multiplied by what? The same thing itself. So okay, so what does it imply? So this implies that it means that this whole thing will go and multiply the whole thing, okay? It means that 10 root 3 over square root of 15 will go and multiply what? This, what is in the bracket? 10 root 3 10 root 3 all over what? All over root what? Root 5 and then minus what? Square root of 15. Okay, and then negative square root of 15 will go and multiply. Okay, so we have negative square root of what? Square root of 15. Then multiplying what? Multiplying 10 root 3 all over square root of what? 5 and the square root of what? 15. Okay, yes. So let us let us come down here. Let's come down here. Come down here. Okay, so this will go and multiply this. So we have what? 10 root 3 all over square root of what? 5. Multiply this, that term, which is what? 10 what? 10 root what? Root 3 over square root of what? 5. And then we have this, we go and multiply this. And then you know that this is positive and this is negative. So it becomes what? Negative. Positive to negative becomes what? Negative. So negative 10 root what? Root 3 over square root of what? Square root of 5. Over square root of 5. And then times what? Square root of what? 15. Okay? Yes, so this is what we have for this first term, and then this one will also go and multiply the negative square root of 15. Let's move on to this. So negative square root of 15 times positive 10 root 3 all over root 5. We get negative. So minus what? Minus square root of this is 15 times what? 10 root what? 10 root 3 all over what? Root 5. And then negative times negative, we get positive. So positive, we have square root of what? 15 times square root of what? 15. Okay? Yes, that's what we have. So let us continue. So this is equal to yeah. Okay. Okay. So this is equal sign. This is not negative. This is equal sign. Yes. Or this is this and this is positive. So here, what does it mean? It means that this you know that this one is the same as 10 root 3. Okay. All over square root of 5. This is the same as what? 10 times what? Square root of 3 all over square root of 5. That's what it means. Have you seen? Yes, that's what it means. That is what it means. Okay, and then we also have this, and then times this would mean that this is the same thing. So we have what? This is 10 times what? Square root of what? 3 over square root of 5 times 10 times what? Square root of 3 all over square root of what? 5. This is what we are having. Minus what? Minus, okay, let's just try to, you have to, simplify I mean, some of them, because they don't have enough space. I hope you know that this square root of 15. Square root of 15 is the same as 15 is the same as what 5 times 3. I hope you know that, or 3 times 5. Okay? Yes, as we learn from the properties of what? Properties of sets. So 15 is the same as 3 times 5. So it means that square root of 15 is the same as square root of 3 times 5. We can separate them and put each one of them under its own square root sign. So this is the same as the square root of 15, square root of 5. Okay? Hope you understand that. So we apply that one here. So when we come here, we have what? This is the same as 10 times what? 10 times square root of 3 all over square root of what? 5. And then times this square root of 15 the same as square root of 3 times square root of what? 5. This is what we have. I mean, this is this all over 1. Yeah. And then minus, so when we come here, we have what? Let us break it down. Square root of what? 15. So we have negative square root of 3 times square root of what? 5. And then times, this is 10. 10 times square root of what? Square root of 3 all over what? All over square root of what? Square root of 5. This we have. And then we have this one. Note that this one, square root of 15 times square root of 15. You get square root of 15 what square? So at the end of the day, you get what? 15. The answer will be 15. So let me put the answer down. So plus what? 15. Just I hope you know if you have what? 5 square, for example, square root of 5 times, you have square root of 5 times square root of what? Times square root of 5. You get square root of 25, which is 5. Okay, so this is the same. Okay, so let's go. This is what? So let's try to do. Okay, fine. So you can multiply the rational numbers together and the irrational numbers together. Okay, so we have what? 10 times 10. 10 times 10 is 100. You can say 100. Okay, the 100 and the square root of 3 times square root of 3. We get square root of 9, which is what? 3. So you can say times 3. And the square root of 5 times square root of 5, square root of 25, which is 5. So we get this is what we get for this. Okay. So here we can do some cancellation. So this square root of 5 can cancel this square root of 5, so that we get what? 10 times square root of 3 times square root of 3. So mind you, this is negative. So minus what? 10 times what? Square root of 9. This is square root of 9. Square root of 3 times square root of 3. We get square root of what? 9, which is what? Which is 3. So 10 times 3. Okay. Yes, we come to this terms. Here too, you can do cancellation. So square root of 5 will cancel the square root of 5. Okay. So we have what? Is minus what? Minus we have minus square root of what? Square root of square root of 3 times square root of 3 times 10. Square root of 3 times square root of 3 we get what? Square root of what? Square root of 9, which is what? 3. So here it means that we get 3 times what? 3 times 10. Okay. Yes, and then this is what? Plus what? Plus 15. Okay. We have the plus 15. Okay. Fine. So here, what do we have? This is 100. Huh? Yes. So 5 divided 5 can go to 100 how many times? 20. So we can have this will cancel the 20. Okay. So this is equal to what? 20 times what? 20 times 3. 20 times 3 minus 20 times 3 and then minus what? 10 times 3 minus 10 times 3. Okay. 10 times 3 is what? 30. And then minus another 10 times 3, which is what? 30. Okay. Plus what? Plus 15. Okay. Fine. So this is equal to what? What is 20 times 3? 3 times 3 times 2 is what? 6. So you get 60. Okay. You get 60. And then negative. So this one is what? Negative 30 minus 30. You get what? Negative 60. Okay. Plus what? 15. So 60 minus 30, you get what? 0. So you get 0 plus what? 15, which is equal to what? This is equal to 15 as the answer. So 15 point what? 0. For the decimal point doesn't matter. So what is the correct answer? Which is the correct answer? This A is the correct answer. Sorry, it's not A. 15 is what? It's B. The correct answer is what? Answer choice what? B. That is the correct answer. Guys, I hope you are enjoying your understanding. Understanding is fun anyway. Yes. Hope the understanding is what matters. You don't have enough speech, but if you understand it, you have to handle it. That's what. So if you are benefiting, then subscribe to let me know you are benefiting. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And don't forget to share with your colleagues and friends. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video, guys. Hello students, welcome back. This is a continuation of what? Of the lessons on what? Solve final exam questions and examples on what? On sets. Okay. Hello students, let us continue. Welcome back. This is a continuation of what? Solve final exam questions and what? Examples on what? On sets. S-U-R-D-S. Sets. Okay. So this is another objective question we asked what? Yeah, this is what? an objective question. Says we are asked to simplify. Okay. So as usual, this is what a fractional said, and as we said, we have to simplify. You have to look at what, or each of the cells. You have to look for the highest perfect square, which is what, a factor square 18, square root of 18. So what is the highest perfect square, which is a factor of 18? It's not what, 9. 9 times 2 give us 18. 20. 20 is what, 4 times 5. Then we have 24 is what, 6 times what, 4. And then 8 is 4 times 2, 30. 30, we don't have any perfect square, which is a what, which is a factor. Okay. Yes, because 2 times 15 will give us 30, 3 times 10 will give us that. So let us continue. So this is equal to what? Square root of 18 is what? 9 times what? 9 times 2. This is square root of 18, okay? Times what? Square root of 20 is what? 4 times what? 4 times 5. This is square root of 20, okay? And then times square root of 24, which is what? 4 times 6, or 6 times 4, okay? 4 times 6. This is square root of what? 24. And then all over. We have square root of 8 is what, 4 times, is what, 4 times 2, okay? So we have 4 times 2, square root, this is square root of 8. And then times what, square root of 30. So let us maintain the square root of 30. We will not touch the square root of 30. Let us continue. So what do we get for this? You know, you get what? You got the square root of 9 times 2, the same as what? Square root of 9 times square root of what? 2. And square root of 9 is what? 3. So we get 3 times square root of 2, okay? This is what you get. So let me write the answer here. So this is 3, that is square root of 9 times square root of what? 2. Then times this is what? You separate each one of them. We have square root of what? 4 times square root of what? 5. Square root of 20. Then we get 4 is what? 2. Get 2 times square root of 5, which is 2 root 5. So we get 2 times what? Square root of 5. Okay, for this. And then here, what do we get? We get square root of 4 times square root of 4 times square root of what? 6. Square root of 4 is 2. 2 times square root of what? 6. Okay. So we have 2 times square root of what? 6. Okay. Yes. So then divided by, we have is what, 4 times 4 times 2 under the square root sign. So 4 square root of 4 times square root of 2. Square root of 4 times square root of 2. Okay. So square root of 4 is 2 times square root of what? 2. This is what we get. So we get this for 8. So 2 times square root of what? Square root of 2. Okay. Then times square root of what? 30. Let us maintain the 30. Okay. Fine. So this is equal to. So what can we do here? You know, this 30, we can do some cancellation here. Okay. Okay. So yes, you can do some cancellation. So let us go to the. So we have 3 times what? 3 times square root of what? 2. Then 2 times what? Square root of what? Square root of 5 times 2 times square root of what? 6. All over what? 2 times square root of 2 times square root of what? 30. Okay. So we know that 5 times 6, 5 6 is 30. So square root of 5 times square root of 6, we can write it as a square root of 30. And then know that this square root of 2, this one can cancel this. Okay. Yeah. So we get 3 times what? 3 times 2. Okay. Then times square root of 5. Okay, this 2 can also cancel these 2. Okay. Yes. So you get 3 times what? Square root of 5 times square root of 3 times 2. You bring that 3, this is 3, then times what? Times these 2, and then times what? Square root of 5 times what? Square root of 6. Okay. Then all about square root of what? 30. Okay. Square root of 30. Okay. So this is equal to 3 times 2 is what? 6 times this one. You know that I can put them. This is the same as 5 times 6. Then under one square root sign, all over square root of what? 30. Okay. Yeah. Square root of 30. So which is equal to 6 times 5 times 6 is 30. So 30 square root of 30 all over square root of what? 30. Okay. So that this square root of 30 will cancel this square root of 30, and we get what? 6 as our final answer. So what is the, which one is the correct answer? The correct answer is what? A. Okay, guys. Hope you are enjoying. This is not difficult at all. So you have to have this set at your fingertips. The only thing you need to understand is to get to understand, because understanding is fun. Thank you for watching. If you are benefiting from this video, then don't forget to subscribe to the channel and share with your friends and colleagues. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video, students.